Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more 0 Hour and welcome to World War 3, or at least that is the title of this replay. Now, I happen to know this replay is actually World War 3, and the reason I know that is because you may remember I uploaded just a couple of days ago, to refresh your memory, the King Raptor movie that I uploaded. Most of the footage from the beginning, if you watch probably the first minute or maybe first 40 seconds or something like that, of that montage. I don't know if you want to stop this video and go back and watch that. First of all, most of the footage from the beginning of it was taken from this one replay, from this very one replay. And when I was watching it, I was like, surely there can't be any more support powers used here. And then a Spectre flies in, and then it's like, surely no more. And then a fuel air bomb comes in, and a leaflet, and Comanches, and it's like, everything you can wish for is going to be in this replay. Right, we've got Tokyo Heister down at the bottom right. He's playing with the stealth. Up in the top right, we have Chipmunk, which is, I believe, Dense, aka Quadruple. I think that's the right guy. He's playing with a nuke, Pink. We see a drop from Purple, who is SPL with a super weapon. One of the star players here, I believe. One of the stronger players. He's going for a drop on the Air Force, which is RX Drag. Best mid alive, Sharble, down in the bottom left of the orange Air Force. He's getting laser locked. Lack of help from his mate so far, but his mate is USA, so sending a V. Up in the top left, we have Peace Lover, another star player, very, very strong. So I think the two strongest players here are actually against each other, which is Peace Lover and SPL. I actually don't know what Peace Lover is. I know we do, because he's got an EMP. And the first wrap is up for the Air Force. That is bad news, especially for SPL. And as I say that, one of his Chinooks gets shot down. That's why Air Force is so strong. Got a TNT or something coming in from Heister. He's getting his oils behind this. Comes with his tactical, running over a few ranges. If he's lucky now, he might be able to catch this Raptor whilst it's still on the ground. This is why sometimes I say that Air Force is not best going Raptors every single time as the mid player, especially when you've got two USAs to support, because if the enemy team is well coordinated and do a really hard rush on you, it could well be that you get overrun and killed early on. So yeah, when you got three USAs, it is questionable, unless you can have some super solid team play, whether the mid player should always go Raps. Now I even personally had this argument with RX Drag, who is Sharble, in the past. So yeah, would you be safer starting off with these and then dropping down an airfield and doing Raps later on? I think it's higher risk, higher reward going for the Raps straight away. Just my opinion anyway. V versus V here. Both of them do go down. Got 3 Gats and a Battlemaster here from Chipmunk. Chipmunk also a very strong player. If it is Dense, I believe it is. One of his dozers here is going to get picked off. It's the benefit of the Comanches, I suppose, the mobility. Yeah, RX Drag going for his oil capture as well, but no capture upgrade just yet. He's got his ranges in place. No upgrades on these Comanches yet, so they are not stealth, but one of them is Vet 2, so it's going to heal automatically. It's going to fly over here now and pick off some workers, but there is a stealth tunnel right there. No quads out just yet. The quads are inside of HSN Leb's base. And Leb is losing Vs, that is for sure. Comanche's coming in to help. One of them is smoking a little bit. I don't think it's worth them even fighting or even flying anywhere near there, because they will go down very easy. And these Vs are having a very hard time here. One thing that you'll notice about Defcon games, if you're familiar with playing them with them at all, unless everyone has got a super solid connection, usually, well, 0 Hour is famous for running at the speed of the lowest person's computer, like the speed of the weakest computer. So that's why you're probably seeing a lot of these go down to quads. Tends to be more laggy in Defcon games, that is for sure. I'm sure you're more than familiar with that yourself if you've ever played a game of 0 Hour. So yeah, quad spam is even stronger in laggy games. Okay, so HSN is taking an absolute beating. He's lost a load of Vs, dealt with all them quads finally, but he's also got a drop inside of this building here from SPL. SPL's still making Vs. No Avengers or anything from him yet, and no Gats in his base from Chipmunk. If there's Raps flying around like this... Actually, yeah, he does have one. I think 2 or 3 Gats there would be really nice. Maybe even a little bit further forward, so the Raps actually die before they actually get in the base. I think that would be good. Battlemaster here taken down. Bunch of V's here from Peace Lover able to roam around. Nobody's taking this supply just yet, which I think is a bit of a mistake. Nobody's taking that supply. Peace Lover dropping down a strat right at the front entrance of his base, I think is also a bit of a mistake. But he has got an EMP there, so you could say it's one of the safer places. It's just because it's on the entrance, it might end up going down. Another bunch of quads coming in now, and we've got Comanches here. Laserlock comes in all around. Laserlocks do go down, and missile defenders go down. Laserlock on the V. V goes down. And the Comanches coming in around the back, chipping away at the tunnels. Laserlock on these quads, and the quads are all very, very low. All the quads do go down, and the Vs move in and kill all of the RPGs. This tunnel here is going to go down, but the GATs and ECM are now moving in from Chipmunk. We've got these Vs roaming around here for SPL, but there's nothing there, so I don't know where the hell he is going. Where is he going, SPL? That's either a misclick or he's looking for Comanches that are not there. Maybe it's bad team communication. Random for fun games on Defcon tend not to be played on voice chat, but voice chat does increase the play by a hell of a lot. Like you can say, okay, Comanches are down here. There's no need for your Vs to be there, for example. Whereas he still might be looking for the Vs. Okay, Rap's now coming in from RX Drag again. Take out the GAT, and now... yeah, because there's only one GAT, I mean, these Comanches are able to now just come in and pick this off. The Vs are not spread out or anything. No Avengers here from SPL. It does have a bit of money. Could have an SPL. It could have an Avenger. But yeah, H10's having a real hard time here. Not able to collect because he's got so many GATs and quads here. Nobody's still taking this supply here. What an absolutely huge mistake. I think the air in the beginning is better going 2 supplies. Barracks, airfield. Get you 2 bunkers. Get 1 unit out of your airfield. And then once you start collecting, then you're able to drop on the second airfield. I think the Air Force should be the one to go for those 2. Okay, we've got an Aurora out now, actually, from Peace Lover. That's the benefit of him being super weapon and dropping down those Auroras ASAP. And that comes in and clears up a hell of a lot of units there. Okay, quad's still here, but of course we're going to see more Vs go down. No doubt it was a laggy game, or H10's micro is just a little bit bad. It is possible. Yeah, I feel like Drag should be helping out here a little bit more. He could even bring his Chinooks, fly over that so they can't do anything, and then come in. He is coming in to help now, and luckily for him, SPL's moving all of his units. They don't even respond anyway, so yeah. Nicely played there from RX Drag. I still would like someone to get these supplies. These supplies have already been taken. Everyone's just kind of bunkering in. The right team now taking over all of the mid. Yeah, it's RX Drag. It's his mission now. He should be being MVP here, not just because he's the mid player, but he's the mid, and he's got the Air Force. The whole strategy really now revolves. He's got all the firepower. HSN is pretty hurt. Peace Lover, a bit of a support player with the Auroras, can still help out, but it's mainly on the orange Air Force here that's got to do the bulk of the work. Like, letting him take the mid is already questionable. It should be already denied from the mid, I would say. But HSN has been under pressure a hell of a lot. So yeah, you probably can't blame him. And Aurora goes down there. I think that was a Vet 2 Aurora as well, so big shame losing that. Okay, Spectre coming from Peace Lover on one of these oils, no doubt. There is only one GAT there, so I don't think that will be taken out before it takes down the oil. The oil will go down for sure. Bit of a waste of a wrap there. And the Comanches do move in on top of this, and they're going to kill everything. Does lose one Comanche, but that's definitely a worthwhile trade. You've got to remember the enemy team does have the mid. So they can afford bad trade-offs, really, because they've got all this free money. I think it's like 106k or something in the middle like that. So they can lose 106k worth of units. And they're still kind of content with it as long as they're taking out something because they've got all this extra free money. So yeah, a few Comanches did go down there, but now Peace Lover's V's moving in, taking down the Stinger. I'd like to see that cancel. He does cancel it. A10 moves in on this middle area. And we've got Spectre again now on this oil. Is that one going to get taken out, though, or is the oil going to go down? Ooh, Spectre's on fire, but still takes it down. We've got a nuclear missile now ready from the pink player, which is Chipmunk. Aurora comes in and decimates some massive V army there. Peace Liver is doing pretty well with these Auroras, to be honest. And he's not in a nice, comfortable position. He's got 4.3k. He's got EMPs. He's got Vs out. He's got a nice load of power. Comanche's now moving in for drag. I think cancelling that CC would be a nice pick-off. Yeah, because that's a 2k loss there. And he can also pick off this market as well. He's got free reign in the back here because Heister doesn't seem really on top of the quad pops or on top of the quads in general. Like, where even are the quads? Carpet now comes in from drag once again and kills a load of stuff, really. Kills a couple of quads and a palace, but the Comanches are all getting vetted up now. They killed the one of the arms dealers. He's still making buggies, but he's actually currently dying to Comanches. That's certainly a mistake. Ooh, we've got nuke MiGs out now. I didn't even realize we had nuke MiGs in this replay, but now we've got Peace Liver moving in on this base here, and SPL is taking immense damage. SPL's super weapon as well, and he has got his own alpha out, so we're going to see another alpha strike here, and that is amazing. Kills like most of the Vs. Only 2 Vs there remaining and a couple of ambulances. Nuke MiG comes in as well, but suicides for 1 V. Comanche's still flying around. No search and destroy or anything set on this. Ooh, it is now. But the Aurora gets taken out on the ground by the Comanches. Airfield goes down. And this all now gets cleared up with the help of that nuke MiG. HSN takes a big shot to the face there. Loses 3 Vs in total if you include the ambulance. Got artillery now from Chipmunk. This really is action-packed, isn't it? Like, when did you ever see this much action? All back to back. Like, what the hell's this? Carpet bomb. Another Spectre that's just going to be on the also. Watch the carpet bomb. The carpet bomb going to be where? On this. It's only going to get the fire base. Oh, it might get the dozer as well. Oh, that is close. That is close. And that is the last. Oh, no, is that the last one? Yeah, I think it's the last one, actually. SPL doesn't really have a base or anything at the moment. He's got a power plant and a CC and a dream. Looks like a leaflet trying to do my trick on Baron Badlands, but there's only one guy that can do that trick. Actually, Google did do it once as well. He copied me. Maybe about a year ago or something like that. We got Peace Liver coming in with an Aurora. A little bit of a risk there, but he does kill something without losing the Auroras. That's all good. We've got a Spectre gunship now coming in from drag. You see what I mean, man? Look, there's a Spectre gunship everywhere. Everywhere we look, there's a Spectre or a nuke MiG or a carpet bomb coming in. It's just absolutely insane, this replay. Spectre gunship fails to kill the oil. Quad pop was on point this time. MiGs come in and absolutely decimate these Vs. So it's just SPL lacking any kind of force at the moment. He's just got a CC and a power, and that's it. A big rocket pod attack. Kills a few quads, but does lose 1 Comanche. Does need to be careful with the Comanches, really, because one or 2 nuke MiGs could really cause loads of problems here. Okay, so we've got 3 Comanches there went down. Heister really isn't massing these quads at the moment, and he's got AP bullets there as well, so they're going to be even stronger against the Comanches. They still have the middle, but they don't have the refinery in the middle. I think the refinery is often underrated and forgotten about. Even on like Farmlands of the Fallen, the 1v1 map, in like the World Series and stuff, you see people forget about it, but actually it's a 10% discount on your vehicles. Now, depending on how many war factories you've got, if you've got 2 or 3 war factories, it's probably more valuable than an oil if you're consistently spamming from 2 or 3 war factories. It probably is more value. I'm sure someone did the maths on it. Like, let's think, if you're producing a quad every 8 seconds or something, and you're getting 10% off a $700 quad, that's $70 you're saving every 7 or 8 seconds. Or whatever it takes to build a quad. I think it's like probably 8 or 9, maybe 10 seconds, I don't know. But then if you've got 2 or 3, you multiply that by 3, it's a hell of a lot. That's more than the $200 per 12 seconds that you're getting from the oil, that's for sure. Okay, so game has calmed down a little bit. Nuke taking a little bit of damage here from this gap. The middle team's still... Well, sorry, not the middle team. The right team's still collecting from the middle. It feels like the middle team, though, because they have had the middle for a while. Maybe they're underestimating how much is actually in the middle because it's mainly stealth buildings. We've got another arms dealer here. Spectre gunship again, this time from the green player, which is Peace Lever. He's moving in with a load of Vs at the same time. He really wants to take down this oil, but the quad pop is on point once again. It saves his mate's oil. Very, very nice indeed. We can see the nuke mix coming in, the pink dots flying across the map, and these Vs... Oh, not going to kill that much, actually. He doesn't have the MiG armor upgrade, which is a definite mistake, because the MiG armor upgrade costs 1,000. So even if you save one MiG... With that upgrade, it's already paid for itself because the MiGs are much more expensive than 1,000. What are they? 1,400 for nuke. So would you rather buy 1,000 upgrade or another 1,400 MiG every time you lose one? This could be a decent nuke shot. Where the hell is it going to be though? That is the question. Here it is. Oh wow! I don't know if it's worth it with the Spectre as well, but either way, they completely decimated that area, and the Air Force is a little bit screwed now. He only has a supply drop zone for his income, a couple of Raptors that, yeah, they can still land, and he has a bunch of Comanches. I mean, just the CC alone has still got all these crazy support powers. That was a nice nuke shot for sure. Carpet bomb coming in on this area. Where is that going to hit? It's going to hit the barracks, the war factory, power. It's killed a lot, actually. I mean, if you've got something to just finish off those two buildings, that is a really, really epic hit. Particle cannon now ready for Peace Lever. Where is he going to shoot? You have to imagine it's going to be the oils, so I can only imagine it has to be here in the MiGs, maybe? It's the best shot. Middle building is now captured. It's by Chipmunk. I think Heister was the better player to get the middle. Ooh, artillery comes in. I feel like the support power usage could have been a little tiny bit better there because the artillery could have definitely finished those two off, or the carpet could have been right a little bit and still caused them as much devastation but killed the oil as well. But you know what? This player is still taking a massive beating, so it's minor stuff, isn't it? Okay, drop zone going up, another drop zone going up, another airfield going up for Peace Lever. Peace Lever's dropped an EMP here to support his mate. And there is a massive, massive attack now coming of a whole load of quads. Overlord, no sublimation, but he does have the GATs. They really want to take out this bunker, but it seems pretty fully loaded. It is only like half health. I think if you put a big army there and then use the support power on that bunker, that could be really good. Here comes the A-10, actually. So they baited out the shots, actually, from the A-10. So the A-10 has missed. That was good news for the nuke, because an A-10 on the nuke there, as you know... The ECMs actually make the shot worse half the time because it ends up killing the whole army rather than just a part of it. Because it spreads the missiles around and makes it worse. We've got a firebase going up here from Drag. It's getting his Raptors back in the air. Bunch of Vs here. Peace Lever's just well bunkered in. It's building loads and loads of drop zones. He does have the supply lines upgrade, so he's getting an extra 10% from the supply lines drop. Would like to see subliminal mesh in there from Chipmunk, because it increases the HP heal rate by double. It's normally like you recover 2 HP per second, or 2 seconds or something like that, but it goes up to like 4 HP per second. Okay, so here comes the monster attack. This is the part that I've used in my montage. So get your popcorn ready. We've got a massive, massive attack coming in. Here comes the carpet. Here comes 3 Auroras. I mean, even with a widescreen, it's certainly hard to see everything that's going on. Comanche's over here. Going to pick off a few stray quads. Quads moving in. AP ammo. They are going to take down this firebase, it looks like. Got a carpet or a leaflet. Yes, the leaflet coming in. Leaflet disables the Comanche. So now these quads should focus on the Comanches whilst they're on the ground. He's actually focused at the moment on the strategy center. Let's take out the strategy center. Raptors coming in. What was that? Leaflet? Now what's this one? What's this one? This is a leaflet again. This is a carpet. This is a Spectre. This is a fuel air bomb. This is EMP disables the CC. The Comanches actually survived because they weren't targeted. Nuke MiG's now coming in, and HSN's base. He didn't sign any agreement before this to say a party is going to happen in his base, but it seems that everyone's gate crashed his base. And yeah, particle cannon now used for defense, but there's another wave on the way. GATs, ECM, a few more quads. but they have held after that monstrous attack there. They are holding. I mean, just the support power is just used in that last 6 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever. This is an EMP. Ooh, EMP, but he disables his own stuff, though. Is that another EMP? Mine drop on top of the war factory. I don't know if it's any good inside the war factory. It's better just to plant it outside of it. Another Aurora comes in from Peace Lover. And another one, though. And they're going to continually just hold on here and just hold on to this attack. But there's some units are breaking through here. And HSN hasn't really got a lot to defend against this at the moment. Another part got him ready in 20 seconds. V's now coming in for Peace Lover. And they are vetted V's with Search and Destroy. Comanches here are going to pick off a few stray units. And more units here from Heister are going to make their way in. But these Comanches, with the veterancy, they are going to be very, very hard to kill. That's why Air Force is considered overpowered, because these are just like flying wrecking machines. Every Comanche that goes down, though, is going to be hard to replace, because Drag is not on that much income. He's only got that, hasn't he? HSN has even dropped down a sentry drone. I think that's a panic mistake there. I don't think it clears mines or does anything, actually. So, yeah, I don't think that's of any use at all. I think that's a mistake. Nuke Mix come in and pick off what few units HSN does have off. But Peace Lover is looking one of the strongest here, to be fair. He is looking one of the strongest. He's got a particle cannon ready to fire. And the middle now is completely dried up. Overlord coming in. But Aurora is once again just completely wrecked this army. And SPL, what's the SPL even doing? SPL's probably just waiting for the support powers, because he's got $30 to his name. We've got another Spectre now coming in from the green player, which is Peace Lover. Comanches here, as well as A10. Lays lock here on this Flamer. A10 moving in. It's just a... Okay, Part Cannon has killed something. The nuke. Got to be here, surely. Ooh, on the CC. And artillery finishes the oil. That CC is so close to going down. And I think that'll be HSN Dozer Hunted. He's only got $600 to his name. A10 must have killed the... The oils were already dead. It must have just killed the arms dealer, but the arms dealer just needs repairing and it's back in the game. Tokyo seems a little bit thin on the grounds in terms of markets. He does have a few, but does that equal the number of drop zones that we've got for Peace Lover? And you would prefer the super weapon late game because the EMPs, they are so strong. Spectre ship comes in. It's going to try and take out some of these drop zones. That oil still needs taking out, though. He's going to redirect it now and shoot the power as well. That's a nice hit, but Peace Lover has anticipated that, and he's got himself enough power. If we just check in the situation, he's still in the green, so he's still got plenty. Spectre ship now going to fly off the map on fire. Nuke Mix now coming in from Chipmunk. And kill some more Vs there. And yeah, the amount of devastation. Oh, the CC's gone now. So HSN is done for. We're not going to have as much support powers anymore, because HSN has literally got these couple of buildings. So I mean, at this point, when you've only got a war factory and a supply and a drop zone, you're better off quitting. Maybe like sell that supply so you get yourself a bit of extra cash and just quit. There's no use you just making Vs like that. You're better off giving any money you're getting from there to like the Air Force, who's got the better stuff. You haven't got a CC, you haven't got any support powers. I don't think he's adding anything to the game. Just give that drop zone to the more powerful Air Force. Also, I'd get that crate as well by using these Rangers. A couple of trucks there picked off by the Comanches. So the game has slowed down ever since that beast of an attack. But I just feel that the super weapon is just getting way too strong. Combined with these few Comanches that are flying around. Like, there's all these drop zones, all these particles. He's still got Auroras, I think. Yeah, Auroras are here, actually. I've actually missed a shot there. Almost taking down the palace. Taking out a few tunnels. Got another mine drop or EMP. Is that a mine drop again? He likes dropping it right on top of the war factory, doesn't he? Wouldn't you get a better spread and more value of your money if you just dropped it like right in front of the war factory rather than on top of it? We've got a sneak attack here from Heister. Got a beacon here from HSN. Leaflet comes in, but not quite sure where that was going. And Heister decides not to pop his stuff anyway. He's actually popped his stuff over here. Is that a mistake? Or was he just trying to bait out the support powers? Because he did waste... He wasted their leaflet and he used the shot of one of the Auroras. Does anyone know, by the way, did the Auroras reload faster if you got veterancy? I don't know. I assume maybe not, but I just don't know, part of me wonders that. Particle cannon. Oh, that's already fired. I just missed it. It's actually hit over here now. So that CC's taking a load of damage. Both oils are now dead. It looks like Heist has got the most at the moment, but how many? Yeah, he does have a fair few markets. Chipmunk's making hackers. Got a Spectre gunship here from Green Peace Lover again. It's going to be on one of the markets here from Heist. That market is going to go down. Nuke comes in and picks off something. I'm guessing that's a remainder of a firebase or something. He still does not have the MiG armor upgrade. Peace Lover floating about 7.5k. One Spectre there shot down. One Spectre here from SPL. Now going to take out this strategy center here. It's a good shot actually because it'll stop him making particles and drop zones and auroras for at least a little bit. This could be fuel air bomb or leaflet. I'm guessing fuel air bomb. Nice aurora strike there. Very, very nice. And it is a fuel air bomb. Needs to move his quads out of the way. Oh man, so many quads. So many quads. A10 coming in as well. And Heister is taking an absolute beating. It's alright having loads of quads, but when you're against all the support powers in the world, they are still going to go down. Okay, we had another particle there, taking out one market, I believe. One more Comanche there does get taken out. The Comanche's now going to fly around the back, take out another market. Stinger here does take out another Comanche. He's only got 5 Comanches left now. Ooh, those nuke MiGs so close. He could actually strike them now. Let's take out 4 Comanches. Absolute beast of a shot. Only got 1 Comanche now remaining for Dragon. He's got no more income now. He only has a Comanche to his name and the support powers. The support powers is still amazing. So it's all going to be really down to Peace Lover using the Auroras. He's not going to be able to win the game just with the support powers at this point. He's about to do really crazy damage, but the other team do have still a fair few markets. Hackers dotted around, a few of them not hacking though. Fake market here. A few random pilots. I don't know what he's doing with those. Maybe just scouting. He hasn't beaconed them though. You would at least beacon the tunnel because you haven't got any value to add to the game now in terms of units. You've only got like 1 Comanche. So the best thing you can do is support powers and beacon the tunnels and stuff like that. Where did that Aurora hit? Okay, A10 coming in, as well as a fuel air bomb, I believe. Fuel air bomb, very, very nice hit indeed. And A10 comes in. But one of them gets shot down beforehand. HSN's now thrown in the towel and quit. Now he's lost his drop zone. Ooh. He likes hitting the CCs, this guy. What is it with Chipmunk hitting the CCs? Or has he got a plan to finish that off? It's actually quite well coordinated attacks, to be fair. I know, because it's his carpet. It is his carpet. He is not going to kill it, though, surely. Ooh, Drag is thrown in the towel and quit and give Peace Lover. Yeah, he knows he's about to get kicked. Ouch. They have hunted and killed the Air Force. What amazing play. Just Peace Lover remains now. Peace Lover against SPL with the support powers. Chipmunk and Tokyo. This is not how I imagined it. Like I said, I've never watched this replay full to the end. I only tuned in for that the massive attack we saw on that South Island before. But now Peace Lover's taking a bit of a beating. That's a good pick off there, taking out them 2 Auroras on the airfield. Very, very nice indeed. It's all going to come down to these particles and what he can get done with that. But yeah, he does have a lot of money, 8.4k. SPL still on the same $30 that he was on half an hour ago. We're on a half an hour replay. Heister coming in. Chipmunk comes in with his nuke mix. A bit overkill there. I would like to have seen at least 1 separated onto that because I think those MiGs were dead. Those Vs were dead anyway with the splash damage. I'm thinking if SPL quit, who would his power go to? I think it would go to Chipmunk. If that was the other way around, I think SPL quitting and giving the power to Stealth would be a decent idea. It still could be a decent idea, to be fair. I think people are always afraid of quitting sometimes in team games because, oh, they're like, oh, I want to play. And yeah, you want to play, or do you want to, are you trying to win as a team, or are you trying to win as an individual? Because sometimes you need to be the bigger man and just say, you know what, I'm gonna quit, or the other guy quit, and you whoever's the best player should remain and use the GLA with power, because trust me, GLA building at twice the speed with power, especially when you GLA stealth, can work wonders. And sometimes you've got to be the bigger man. Even with the nuke mix and the support powers and stuff like that, you just got to think GLA with power is very, very strong. With the nuke missile, actually, you could even upgrade the neutrons, and you can actually neutron shell one of your own doses, actually. Oh, Peace Lover frozen the towel. I think that was a bit premature, you know, I really do. Because he had loads of money. He had like 6 particles. I thought that was going to go closer and down to the wire, but yeah, the team lost. Interesting that Drag lost. I think it was Drag, aka Sharble, that actually posted this replay. So I had it kind of in mind. Like, people who post replays, usually it's them that win. So I was actually quite pleasantly surprised that actually he's the one that posted it, but it's still the other team that won. So it's actually very, very well played. So yeah, I thought Tokyo Heist was one of the weaker players there, but he actually turned out to be one of the MVPs, really, or the MVP. Because that quad spam of the AP ammo was actually the right thing to do. He had the decent balance of quads and markets. He didn't destroy the most, though, so maybe you still would say Peace Lover was MVP. H10 just didn't really have a choice. He just got wrecked. SPL, I mean, he got wrecked too, but could he have had better support from Chipmunk in the early game, like a bit more gats? Could he have made a few Avengers? There was a few times where he like just sending his Vs around randomly, like what were they doing? And Drag's usage of the Comanches and stuff was good, but I don't think it was as good as it needed to be. I think if Peace Liver had tried a bit harder there in the end, I don't know if what else H10 could have done, to be honest. But I think, yeah, most of that, I mean, if the Air Force there played 10 or 20% better, denied the middle, better Comanche usage and stuff like that, been more active and more supportive with the Comanches a few times where they were sat in the base, then I feel that maybe that could have been enough to get him across the edge. Because, yeah, I mean, in the end, it was still a super beast replay. Welcome to World War 3. So, yeah, anyway, let me know what you thought of that in the comments. One of the best Defcon games in terms of support powers and action-packed. Not the highest level skill, or missing the big size, or missing Excal, or missing Logica and these kind of players. But certainly in terms of action and support power usage, and the level isn't that bad. The level is pretty good here, as you can see. So, yeah, GG, well played, and see you in the next one.